Alright. So this is probably gonna be a part 2 of episode 3. Okay, so I wanted to split it in multiple parts, but probably in the same video. I may just record 3 episodes in just one sitting. I have no idea. Maybe 3, maybe 4, because the editing for them and the thumbnails for them, if I do decide to do 100% custom thumbnails for this series, because I always could go back and just have them repurposed, but also because this series is gonna be like very long, spending probably, oh my goodness. Alright, there may be a slight background noise. My washing machine is going, and you may be wondering, oh, why can we hear your washing machine? Well, let me just turn up my mic real quick. I'm downstairs at the moment, not in my room, because there's an issue with my outlets. I don't think it's picking up that loud. I'm not sure, really. I don't want to risk it, though. But, anyway, what I was saying, or what I was doing... Can I go in here? I can. I was probably going to split episode 3 into 2 parts. I'm not sure if they're all going to be in the same video. DreamNet was inspired by the RealNet and some other region. That's why there's this similar architecture. I have no idea what region that is referencing. Masks started showing up around Jaboka Town. These are Team No we've been hearing whispers about. Can I interact with anything in this house? But it's not the same as you remember. How do you even turn this on? Can I not? Dang. It would probably be a really funny interaction if I could turn it on. Can I talk to this? Okay, I can't look out there, but can I look out here? Okay. I want to get more of the story. Last episode I was just running around talking a bit. Oh my goodness, there's probably going to be a lot of background noise. I'm not sure. I'll have to see after the recording what I am going to keep and what I'm not going to keep. Oh my goodness, I have to catch another Oddish. I have to catch another Krabby. I'm probably going to catch an Oddish now while I still, I guess can. Because I'm not editing my date and time system on my computer. If 12 a.m. even counts as night still, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm in the ungodly hours. I didn't want to, I want to have some, like, episodes of some series be very, like, casual, where I'm not editing as much, but some other series are going to be, like, heavily edited or heavily, I don't know, I'm just going to experiment a bit with some of the series I do. Some of them are going to be shorter, some of them are going to be way longer. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my god. I, like, burped into, oh my goodness. Yeah, 1 sec, let me hydrate. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know if Oddish can be encountered now because it's 12. I don't know if that counts as morning. I'm assuming not because it's still dark out in game. Yeah, I think Lubat's a night encounter, so I think it's still around the time I can catch an Oddish. I have 2 Oddish already, but I want a 3rd one because I want one to keep its gloom, one for Vileplume, and one for Blossom. If I can even successfully find one that is... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hello? let me put Quill in the front then, jeez. Quillin. I still have to get names for my other Pokemon that aren't named right now. It's gonna be really funny. Either I'm gonna get name suggestions from my friends, or I'm gonna have people comment later on. Because as I'm releasing more videos, I expect more attraction, I guess, from the YouTube algorithm, or either by sharing a bunch on other socials I have. I feel like Twitch is definitely... Actually, I was gonna say Twitch is more forgiving than YouTube, but it really depends. It really genuinely depends on how much you're pushing out your content, what kind of content. Like, I've had, like, TikToks blow up to literally, like, I wouldn't say millions, not millions, but, like, 100,000s of views before. Albeit they were talking about a sensitive situation where I needed help, but the algorithm, even when I wasn't posting about needing help, and I would just, like, post about how my day went or some voice acting thing I did, the algorithm, I feel like it's much easier to get views on certain sites. I feel like Twitch is, like, it can be forgiving, depending, because there's rating, is it called rating even still? I think it's rating, where you can, like, end your stream and pass off your viewers to another streamer. I was rated a few times on Twitch, but there was just so much going on. Like, I was trolled a lot, and it just was very uncomfortable for me. I feel like definitely Twitch is where memes are born. I've been memed a few times. I've made memes of myself a few times, but like meme in like a regard to where it's like very, very like rude or offensive. I'll probably talk more about it in a video, probably on my other channel maybe. I've talked about it before, but I don't think the video probably still isn't anywhere other than my like super old archive, which I have to go see on my TikTok if it's even still there. But I don't know why I'm not finding this oddish, because it definitely should be here. I want to not speed up the game because I feel like if I speed up the game too much, or at all really, because it's not built into the game for a reason, I feel like if I speed it up, then it'll just go to shit. Excuse me, Shiitake Shroomish. Go to Shiitake Shroomish. Post me, have to edit that out. Oops. I think it was quiet enough. Anyway, I feel like it'll go to basically crap, magic crap, because, like, it's just like, if it's something that's not meant to be in game, typically, again, for a reason, in detrimental design, it'll just break things. I think that may have been how my other save got corrupted. I'm not entirely sure. It was a long, hello, oh my goodness. It was a few months back, but yeah, I'm gonna play my games as legit as I can, also because I have the time on my hands enough to even play, and I have to just stop putting them off to the side and actually remember, oh, I have to record this. I'm still getting used to being on YouTube, the tubes of you. Oh, please don't kill. Ooh, mercy, Quillen, mercy. I'm not gonna use the Ultra Ball, I'm gonna use the Premier Ball. This one's gonna be special. Please catch. I don't want to use my Ultra Ball, let's go, okay. And now I need a Krabby. Yeah, I need a Krabby now for the live decks. Hold up, will this fit? Dang. I was gonna put Pretty Boy Gaston. Okay, it won't fit, okay. I'm just gonna name Gaston then. Pretty Boy Gaston was a reference to I think it was a Blossom, yeah, special texture Blossom that I had in Pixelmon. By reference, I mean just between me and some friends. I'm not on YouTube or anything. My computer is not like very good with recording Minecraft. Like I can run it fine, but like when it's like up to a recording software, I feel like it's just very heavy on my computer, and the video, like the footage itself, it's really laggy. I'm probably gonna be able to like mess around with that more so later on in my YouTube career when I get better equipment. But for now, it's just like not gonna happen. But there's still plenty of other games that I can run that will be fine for a series like these. But Minecraft and Pixelmon is definitely going to be high up there when I can actually have the... I didn't even go in to buy Pokeballs. Yeah, I just like completely blanked. Oh, I can't. Okay, no wonder. I want to get, I guess majorly only buy Pokeballs when I can afford 10 of them at a time to get some Premier Balls. So there's more trainers over here. Oh, now I remember. There is more trainers over here, but also they are very, very tough. I'm gonna put Talo next to... Yeah, I'm gonna put Talo next to Quillen. And then I'm gonna pray and hope for the best, because I have no idea. Are you a trainer? No, you're not a trainer. Okay. Oh, is this... Yeah, I keep forgetting they're all... And I mean all double battles. Okay, well... Pikachu and Pichu. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that. Alrighty. I'm gonna do that, and I'm probably gonna switch you out into, what type are you? Dustox? Bug Fairy. Well, I'm not prepared for this. I should be fine. It's probably gonna use an electro type move. 9 times out of 10, I will be fine. Oof, excuse me. Oh my goodness. A Munchlax? Oh, it's a snowy lad. Oh my goodness. This is snowy boyo. This snowman. Oh, I don't have many moves. I don't have many moves. Yeah, I was not prepared for this. I should be fine. Cause I need to level up these lads anyway. I'll be okay. Hopefully, maybe. Hopefully, maybe, hopefully. Wow. Okay. Well, is it not an ice type? I wasn't even like reading the. I'm button mashing right now. I'll admit it. I'm gonna read the effectiveness to see what it says. Okay, it is super effective. It probably just used. I was not paying very much attention there because I was monologuing. Sorry. LOL. Okay, so Comet Punch does hit multiple times. Okay, that's what I thought. Dustox, you need more moves, honey. You need more moves. You gotta be joking. Please don't have another Pokemon after Pikachu. Please, 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 please. Oh, I'll get swept. Okay, I'm good. My babies, even Adrian wouldn't do that to them. Yeah, because, I mean, yeah, they're ruthless. All gym leaders are ruthless. Am I a bad mother because I lost to a chump like you? It's not so long. It took me and Mummy ages to walk it. Oh, it goes right through the mountain. No, you're not a bad mother. I'm just ruthless. Oh my goodness. I wanted to play this game actually. There's a game about like joining Team Rocket and how like this is all a theory. This isn't actual canon Pokemon lore, but how Red was like genetically modified to be ruthless and heartless and a better Pokemon trainer. And it's like, I feel like as you're the main character in the game, especially in newer fan games, you literally like you can feel the impact you make on like the environment around you. And I think that's terrifying how real it is sometimes. It's also really cool. So I caught. Okay, so wait, I should have 2,000. Yes, I have 2,000. So I would use it on leveling, but I need Pokeballs ASAP for the next few areas. So what I'm gonna do, I don't think it's this one, is it? No, it's not this one, okay. It's this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy some Pokeballs. Got my Premier Ball. Now I'm gonna head down. Okay. Let me check a few things to make sure I am not tripping. Yes, the renamer. Okay, I keep looking over that. Okay. Captain Plant. I don't know. It just looks like a superhero. I wanted to name her Captain Planted. Hold on, let me see if I can. Plant it? Okay. No, it still won't fit. Captain Plant it? Cactus? Captain Cacti. I mean, it kind of looks like a cactus. I mean, I guess that can be a superhero name. Captain Cacti? I don't know. Super random name. Okay, Oddish. I thought I named it Gaston? No, that was my other one. Okay, so this one is going to be Belle. And then this Exugoon, I'm going to name... what am I going to name it? I'm just going to name this Remember. Okay, and then Taylor, I'm going to name... Alright, let me save again because I did a little bit. I'm gonna back up my save. Okay, so this is a quest I want to get on camera. I have no idea how long the third episode is gonna be. I think I'm gonna go up until the point where I'm like maybe about to do the first gem, but there's a bunch of trainers I have to clear. There's also triple triad I want to do. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have so many playlists for this series. So this NPC over here by the gate in front of these two houses up here, you can't see the houses right now, but I'll show you in a bit. So they say the house is blocked by a mass. Their uncle used to live there before they went missing. Last I heard, he had fallen quite ill and then nothing. I'm sure there's some clue as to whereabouts inside. If you can move that obstruction to get inside, tell me what you find. I don't have much, but I can give you some berries from my family's farm if you help. New quest initiated. What do you say? Technology is amazing. Nowadays you can play with Pokemon just about anywhere, even in virtual reality. Haven't times changed so fast? Yes, indeed. I don't think I can interact with you, but I'm going to try anyway. There's a large purple mass in the way. Is there some way to move it? My theory is going to be like a watering can, maybe. Or like... Yeah, my theory, I think, is a watering can. I never got far enough to... see how I could even do that. But there's a bunch of stuff in the game that I'm still discovering and hope to still discover as I go along. Do I want to start this now? I think I might. What do you say? Is there something you need? Kid, I'm trying to scope out the gym. Is a man not allowed to appreciate architecture? Oh no. Oh, actually, oh yeah, I needed this. I almost forgot I still needed Krabby. I think I'll kill it no matter what I use. But I want to, like, lower its health. I think my starter, or one of my starters, did have the move hold back, but I think I removed it. I'm pretty sure there's a relearner somewhere. I don't think I should use Malicious Ball this early. Ooh, excuse me. I want to get these videos recorded as soon as I can. Like, ooh, oh my goodness. Give me a second. Okay, I caught the Krabby. Thank goodness. Thank Arceus. Acid reflux is kicking my butt this morning. Not gonna name the Krabby for now. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna have to sort out my PC again. You are a quest, and this I have to talk to you for the gym. Hi there, you look like you want to go inside the gym here, but I really need a helping hand. One moment, please. My friend was supposed to come say hi before you left Riddle City. Could you see if he's still at work in the DreamNet building? Yes. They should let you inside if you have this. This is how I get to see my friend. The Iron Pass. Okay. Oh, I'm not an employee. I just found it around the place. That's suspicious. That's a little sussy. My friend might want it back when you see him, but if you give... I can't read. Oh my god. If you get him to come back, I'll give you a Jaboka berry? I forgot what that does. I don't think I ever used it in my normal playthrough. I'm pretty sure, actually, that I never used it. Well, there's also an area right here. Pretty sure. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I think there's actually only rats here. I'm almost certain. From what I remember. I could be mistaken. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here. Other than, like, lore. I'm not sure. Oh, that's new. That is definitely new. Okay, well, I'm glad I came over here. That would have sucked if I missed it. I probably would have saw it on the documentation, but... Okay. I should be able to catch it now. I think there is a way to change the order of your items in bag. Ooh. My goodness. I think there's a blue one. There's a couple of shellos actually, but I think the shiny male and female have, or I guess West and East have their own shinies respectively too, but I don't think I'm gonna go that far. I have to just see in general like how much I want to have, like that's up for the series, but to the side where it's like shiny hunting or level grinding or pickup thiefing and stuff. And what? There's a well-sealed crate. Mysteries probably hide inside. Do I need a crowbar or something? Are we gonna Resident Evil this out? Sorry. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna Resident Evil this stuff? Oh my goodness. This is gonna be so chaotic in post-production. If I do decide to blur out that word. I want the blue one. I don't even know if the blue one can be here. I'm assuming it can also be here. What do you say? There used to be a place called the Mystery Gift Spot here before Jaboka Town was remodeled by Adrian in his vision. Pokemon that run around this cave are either here to escape the sun outside or to steal the leftover supplies. Yeah, I'm gonna check the docks actually to make sure I'm not missing anything other than the blue shellos, because I want to get as many Pokemon as I can. And then when I'm doing also the live decks, to make sure there's no other Rosen forms here that I'm missing. Let me just find the Discord. It should be in the server guide and information. Okay. Pokedex. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh my god, this is so hard to read. Okay, Jaboka Town Squawkabilly? How do I get that? How do I get that? What? Okay. There's a few Pokemon here I don't think I've ever seen. Interesting. How do I get Squawkabilly? That's a Generation 9 Pokemon. Please don't tell me it's in this cave. I don't think it says specifications. Okay, it's called Mystery Cave. Okay, so let me check this. You've got to be joking. So there are Pokemon I'm missing here. 2 more, in fact. So, okay, I'm probably maybe gonna cut this out. I'm not sure how much excess footage I want, because I don't really necessarily, like, I like doing longer videos, but I feel like I guess YouTube isn't really built all the time for longer videos, especially it's not very, I feel like it's not very new YouTuber friendly to have longer videos, because I feel like people wouldn't be that dedicated. But I don't know, I'll probably be able to take footage from longer videos if I have them. But with this recorder I'm using now, OBS, instead of Streamlabs desktop, I can actually pause in between recordings. So I'm probably going to take a long pause until I find the 2 Pokemon I'm missing and the blue Shellos. Okay, well that didn't take long. What the world? What in Arceus's name? I don't even want to chance it, because Abra is really, I'm assuming, really rare. Do I use Ultra Ball now? I don't think I get access to Ultra Balls later, though, is the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think it's worth it. If this teleports away, this will be so trolly. Oh my god. Oh. Does it not have teleport? I'm not even gonna try and hit it, because I'm pretty sure I would kill it, but I'm just gonna try again. That surprised me. Oh, is that a crit catch? No, it's not. It was probably very close. Okay, so it's not teleporting away immediately. So either it doesn't have teleport, or it's set to where it won't teleport. I'm not sure. I don't have an arena trap Pokemon yet, so I have no idea why it isn't teleporting. But thank you, I guess. But also, why would you make me waste my Ultra Ball when you got to a normal Pokeball? I do a little trolling. Okay, well, it was worth it. Abra's a pretty good Pokemon. No. I was gonna name him Houdini the Great, but it wouldn't even fit. The Great. I can't even name him the Great Spoons either. The Great Spoons. I wanted to name him The Great Spoons or The Great Houdini, but it wouldn't fit. Oh my god, what do I have to do for a blue Shellos? I love that berries regen, that's so good. Alright, well, back to pausing till I find something again, I guess. I had no idea that Rug and Rolla could be found here. Or at least if I did know that, I didn't remember. Wow. That's very nice. Stealth Rocks this early is going to be clutch if this one has okay stats. Do I want to catch multiple though for now? I don't really have the Pokeballs to do that, but if I grab Zagia out of my PC, then it has Thief, so I could probably Thief around for a bit. Because I do still want to see if the Blue Shellos is here. I have no idea. I haven't found one, but I've literally only been searching like for maybe 5-7 minutes, so I'm impatient sometimes. But still, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna try hard in a lot of different aspects. But also, it makes for like really interesting conversation for videos, even if it's just like me running around or me just looking for stuff. I'm expecting I find a few shinies between now and whenever I'll do a season finale or whenever I finish the majority of the game. Because there's also going to be like probably streams or episodes where I'm only doing Chipotle or where I'm only thieving or using pickup or etc. Those episodes are just going to be like long grind streams or grind episodes where I'm just talking about either things that happened recently or things that I'm working on in the future. And I just remembered Sandshrew, I think, can sometimes have a quick claw if I am not talking out of my Orse. I think it can have a quick claw. I didn't even just pay attention to that chat. I'm like zoning out. I'm gonna look back in the footage, and if that said, "Oh, quick claw procced," then I'm gonna laugh. Again, this is like an entirely new fan game, so it's very possible that if it did have the quick claw in the main series games, then there's a chance it won't have the quick claw now. So I don't want to get my hopes too high, and I wouldn't think that they would let you get something that cheesy this early on. I mean, it would be very, very like ominous. What is the word? Not ominous. It would be very, very. What's the word? Like it's vague. Yes, it would be very, very vague to change it. I feel like, but also for those veterans who like cheese the absolute helix set of things. Like I know, sometimes Cricket can have metronome, which is usually banned in most competitive or unless it's anything goes or something. Quick Claw is most definitely also really banned, but they're not like 100% like very like immediately cheesy items. You either have to get lucky enough to survive enough to use metronome, or you just have to like set up enough. And for Quick Claw, it only procs like sometimes. But on certain Pokemon, I know that can be very, very busted. But I'm going to see actually if Quick Claw is there. I'm going to look in the cave for a little bit longer. But yeah, there's just so many more episodes to do on this game. Ooh, excuse me. There's so many more episodes to do on this game. There's so much more I want to do. Even like outside of just a normal episodic format, there's just so much potential. Oh, you don't have an item? Okay, well, that sucks. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not that bad. I still have to change your nature, but better than nothing, I suppose. I didn't pay too much close attention to this. Sticky Hold? Protects the Pokemon from item theft. That may be interesting. I'm gonna put you right there for now. Ziggy. So Zaggy is there. Ziggy isn't gonna evolve, but Zaggy is gonna be the evolved one. Bell. Oh yeah, this is Gaston. Okay. Gaston is gonna go here. Well, I'm gonna name this one. This one's probably gonna be the Vileplume, maybe. And Gaston will be the Blossom. Alright. Yeah, I gotta think, because I probably, if I play right and get enough items from pickup, I technically probably could farm a little bit of items, also depending on if Sandshrew does indeed have the Quick Claw in the wild. sometimes, which would be very cheesy, but it would be very funny because it's a very low chance to have it. Even be holding it in the wild. Yeah, I'm gonna go and grind on either killing some Pokemon for pickup and just trying to get as many encounters as I can for a little bit. This episode is already probably gonna be really long in comparison. Some of this is probably gonna be cut out. Maybe, I have no idea if I want this to be a longer footage or not for the third episode, because there's a lot of preparation to do going into the first gym, and I want to also showcase kind of in its own episode how tedious the gyms are. Not in a bad way, but it's like tedious in a good, challenging way, to where the game and the devs want you to like use your noggin more and want you to get more teams. Yeah, this rock and roll didn't have anything, so now that I know that rock and roll is indeed here too, I can use Thief on it to get Everstones, and also to get Hard Rocks, which also sell for a good bit, like Everstones do. But also, I'll need Everstones later for Pokemon like Ziggy, who don't evolve on my teams. And also for Pokemon like Dina, that won't be evolving, but I'll need it to hold an Everstone for a little bit. Yeah, Zaggy is just a powerhouse. Oh my goodness. Let me put Thief in the first move slot real quick. Oh, I forgot I was holding. Okay, so it may have had an item, but if you're holding an item, it doesn't go into your bag. Whoopsies. Alright. Let me save again. Yeah, I'll save again, and then I will... I'm not gonna back up the save immediately. I have a recent backup. I'm fine. Alright. Probably gonna end this recording here. No, I'm not gonna end it here because I have to go do some trainers. I keep forgetting, like, because I'm used to using Streamlabs desktop instead of OBS. I used to use OBS when I was younger, but I confused the two because the two had, like, some naming disputes and stuff. But I can pause recordings while I'm recording it. I can just pick it up later, so that's what I'm gonna do. I forgot my mic was still muted. Oops. Anyway, I was basically thieving some Roggenrola, some Sandshrews, and also some Rattatas. Though not intentionally, they can hold Chillin Berries, but from what I can tell, it's very rare. So what Chillin Berries do is they weaken the normal type attacks of Pokemon using this berry. I got quite a few Everstones too. Let me go see the exact number. 6, and I sold like 2 or 3, so... yeah, that's still a good amount. For now, I'm gonna keep maybe 3 or 2 of them. So I'm gonna sell 3 more right now, and already you can see that's a lot of money. When I end up pick up like grinding, I'm gonna be like it's gonna be wild. Pick up grinding, thieving Pokemon, but that's after this gem. And I wanted to do, I guess, this. I think what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be just a long episode maybe, and then for the actual battle where I do the gym, I have a lot of preparation already in place. Because now that I have that much money, what I can do is 1, buy Pokeballs, 2, evolve these lads, and level some of these up that I need to be leveled up now. I need to evolve and level up that Hoot, and then Sandshrew can get close to... Okay, so there's a few more Pokemon that I thought that could evolve now, and I was just saying, glancing over, yeah, this evolves with that, or, I know this evolves, like, just off the top of my head. Rattata evolves at level 20, I think Sandshrew evolves at level 22. I'm gonna check Pokemon database to make sure. Sandshrew. Okay, let me find the page. It evolves at level 22, so I was right. But I can evolve this Rattata now if I wanted, and it does have guts, so Um, I do need to go back and catch another clan pearl. I did end up getting that other oddish, but the third one is in my party. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, because I'll probably grind more Everstones before taking on the first gym officially. So this episode I'll just prepare, do all the quests leading up to the first gym. This episode is probably gonna be really long in comparison. Yeah, this is just gonna be a really, really long episode, probably, maybe, because I'm getting a few things in order, getting a few things in advance that I need going forward for, again, a few things. So now I should be able, okay, so I gotta think about this strategically. Alright, I'm gonna level up these lads. Trace, you're gonna go down here, you two will go down here. Okay, and then I need to get Gaston. Okay. Now I'm gonna save again. Alright, I think I'm gonna get some levels first. Because I feel like I can probably honestly do the pickup stuff on a stream. The pickup stuff and leveling for. Well, not level, excuse me, the pickup stuff and the thieving, I mean, for the rest of the rock and rollers that I want to get in preparation for the next few places. Because then where I'm going will be a spot where I can actually do the main thieving, because Galarian, I think it's Galarian, yeah, Galarian Meowth is there, and sometimes you can hold nuggets or big nuggets, so that'll be huge profits. But also Rock and Roll is there, Onyx is there. Like, this is gonna be probably where I spend the most time in game very early on. But yeah, like, even in my first episode, I was talking about how I want to do pickup strats and how I want to thief Pokemon. Like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna get rid of acid. But yeah, there's quite a few Pokemon, more than I thought, that can evolve this early. And this is why it's so fun to, like, genuinely just play it out, like, the full way. Catching every Pokemon I see, like, leveling up to a point where, like, I guess, more so, I guess, the developers hoped or intended, in a way, for people to explore more pivots and more ways to just succeed. And they give you so much. Like, genuinely, they give you so much. I think sleep is more valuable in this case. I'm gonna be running multiple sets, so I should be fine. Alright, so I gotta switch you out with Captain Cacti. But yeah, I didn't expect this episode to be so long. There's just a lot that I have to do in preparation, and then there's probably gonna be some streams to the side, and I'll probably have that in a playlist if anyone wants to see that chaos unfold. Alright, level 20, and I think Oddish Stout. What? Excuse me? I need that. I don't need that. Okay. Captain Cacti is becoming a real support mod. Oh my goodness. Giga Drain this early? Okay, well, that's interesting, to say the least. I may end up using either Bell or Gaston on my first gym team then. Jeez. That's super early. Incredibly even. I'm gonna use... I do need to keep Gaston in. Actually, no. Because I gotta switch out to Red to get the most potential. Because I think I can do this like twice or 3 times right now before I have to go get more Everstones and more Hardstones and stuff. It should be fine. Because this should get both my Oddishes, I think, maybe to level 20. And then I have to see if they even evolve yet into Gloom, which that's gonna be maybe possibly disappointing. I really don't know if it doesn't evolve into Gloom this early, if they changed it. I kind of want to figure out as much as I can as I go. because I know the documentation is there, and I have looked at it in this recording session, so I know like basic things. But a few of these Pokemon that I see in the documentation, I think they aren't like available until a certain part, or like I have to do something to unlock that, or it's hard to explain. But you'll see more as I go through, and oh, they did not evolve. Wait a minute, is it level 20 or 21 for Gloom? Let me look this up now on the actual, like, for the main series. I think it's 21 or 20. Yes, 21. Okay, so at least I'll have the Odysseus ready to evolve then. I was mistaken. Okay. I could have sworn, I knew it was 20 something, but it's not 20, it's 21. Okay, so I'm gonna put Bell right here. Oh, it has Iron Fist? I didn't even realize it has Iron Fist. That's wild. It's actually kind of goated. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Where did I want to level up now? I think I did want to level up Ziggy. Yeah, I did want to level up Ziggy. And then also Tracer. Oh, you're... Okay, I didn't even realize that was level 20 already. Alright. And then here is a few I still need to level up there. Some of them I can do it later, because I think later, after the first gem, I'll have around the point after the first gem, I'll have the EXP all. But for now, I think it would be vital to level up some of these lads. Let me put this on Ziggy to remember. Okay, let me save again. I guess a better thing also about having stuff recorded on playthroughs is because if you lose stuff, at least you have footage for it. I'm going to be recording a lot, and I mean a lot of playthroughs, so. And I also backed up my saves for this game on OneDrive because I'm very attached to these Pokemon and this game in general, I guess. Alright. I think Hilda probably will get to level 20 with this. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I'm going to switch out into Gaston too to get them to level 20. Agility? Why agility? It's already really fast. I'm not going to learn agility on it. Flip turn. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get rid of double hit for that. That's worth it. Okay, Gaston is indeed level 20, so I have 2 20s on my team. Giga Drain, yes please. Get rid of Mega Drain. Okay. Audino, another Audino. I'm gonna switch into... Oh yeah, that reminds me. I actually get to catch an Audino relatively soon after the first gem. But I think it's a night spawn. And there's no way it's still gonna be night by the time I do the first gem, because it's probably gonna be later in the day. Yeah, I forgot I had to switch out. Okay, I'm gonna go into Spoons, because I think Abra's, I don't know what the EXP yield is for Abra. Oh gosh, I love the spray. It looks like it's like in a sumo pose. It's so cute. Pin missile? Nah, I'm not getting it on this one. Oh dang, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I thought it was... Okay, well, whatever. Zaggy has Headbutt, and I have another one with Headbutt either way. Is Spoon's gonna evolve in this one? I think it is. Looks like it. Let's go! Huge evolution dubs. That is if they didn't change the level, I'm assuming. Okay. I'm not gonna switch so Spoons can get to level 20. And then also, I'm gonna send in Trace now. There's a few things I still have to do before progressing to the next place. There's a few triple triad people, so... And I can get cards here too. Oh my goodness, there's so much to do. So I want to stock up on Pokeballs first and foremost. Also, stock up on Pokeballs. Stock up maybe on air balloons. Stock up also um, on Pokemon I think I'll need excess of, or that I want abilities on. I'm gonna be checking the docs. I think because this episode already is probably gonna be like around an hour, or I want it to be under 2 hours if I can. Yeah, I'm getting rid of prison. There's so much I want to do, but like, I don't know. I feel like people would be like less likely to watch super long videos, but there's so much I want to like get on camera too. Like, oh, what if I'm like evolving Pokemon and it's like an epic evolution and it's very vital to the gameplay. Or like, what if I find a shiny and I like record immediately when I find the shiny instead of like before encounters or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I'm more so compensating for what I think people will watch and won't watch, and not really what I want to do. And I feel like that's a lot of YouTube, like having to, like, I guess adhere to the algorithm or make content you wouldn't really, I guess, content you really wouldn't really always want to make, but if it's trending or if it's like, I guess, popular at the time, then it's more likely to succeed. And I don't know, it's just a mindset. I want to do videos that are longer and shorter, but it just really depends. I know Taylor can't evolve yet because of story. Yeah, I'm gonna evolve the three of these. Three of these lads. Hilda, yeah, Hilda's level 20. Okay, you're gonna go there. Oh, I have to evolve Rattata too. I'll put Trace up for now, because I'm more so prioritizing what I'll use like immediately soon. I'll level these majority up in a bit. When does Ragnarola evolve? I think that's after the first gym too. I could be mistaken, because the first gym, the limit is 20. I'm gonna search so I can make sure I'm. Yeah, 25 is when it evolves into Boldor, so cannot evolve you now, but later I will. So I'm gonna put you right here. I don't really have a. Okay, I'll put you right there. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to like focus on like what to evolve. You know, I will get Trace to level, my Trace Moon into level 20. Yeah. Because how much money do I have now? Because I used it twice. And I still do have some Everstones, yeah. It'll just be a bit of like, I guess, a grind, of course, to get the Everstone and get the hard rocks. But it's worth it, very well worth it. Because just one Everstone is enough for the level trainer right now. So, I should be fine. Should be more than fine. I just also just want to like get as much done as I possibly can before the second act of this game is released, because there's so much that's going to change to a point where I'm going to need to start the series all the way over, and I just want to finish what is released thus far in all of its glory. As weird as that may say, as weird as that may sound, but oh my goodness, I'm going to be doing so many videos on this game. I feel like longer episodes or longer streams will just help digest it all. But there's also going to be, like, of course, shorts, which are literally just shorter YouTube videos under a minute. Laser focus? What in the world? What? The next turn will always result in a crit? Are you... Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? What? That's wild. So I don't even... I guess I do still need Yeah, I guess I do still need. Okay. I'm not gonna get takedown for now then. Oh my goodness, 6,000 experience? That's wild. That's actually terrifying. I mean, they're odd to know, but still, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot of experience. Oh my goodness, pick up, please. No, I'm not gonna get this on that. Okay, pick up, please. How many times are you gonna level up? I know you were level 4, but oh my goodness. You didn't. Oh no, this is my other one. Okay, I was gonna say what? No, this is pickup. Okay, yeah, I thought I was shipping. Yeah, okay. Because I don't think the external move headbutts even works. I think there's an item for it. I'm gonna have to ask in the Discord when I get to that point in the game. Baby doll eyes, yes please. I think pickup table will expand now that it's a higher level, so that's good. Okay, I am gonna need Thief on you though, so I'm gonna put you in the last slot. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, I'm making good progress. I'm making way better progress than I thought I would this episode. Or I guess 2 episodes because I'm releasing them relatively close to each other, and then also the episode going up to the first gym. I think there's maybe 3 or 4 gyms in this act alone. I could be mistaken, but I want to get through as much as I can of the game before or coming up to the time where the second act is released. Because I also, of course, am doing the living decks, and it's going to be absolutely a lot to do. So, yeah, I'm going to struggle just a bit. But I already like this game as is, so I'm excited for what's to come in the future, and I'm very much so looking forward to it, even if I do have to start over, and even if I can't bring out any of my other Pokemon. I'll still have it on YouTube, and I'll still have moments between my friends where I'm like, oh my goodness, I named this Pokemon after you, or from people that have grown to know over the years and who are in my community, and yeah, it'll mean a lot, especially because I have so many Pokemon already, and I'm not even past the first gym. It's a lot, yeah. I gotta name some of these lads before I finish this episode up. I think would be a good thing. Magic coat. What does that do? Excuse me. Reflect spec moves like Leech Seed and moves it. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm gonna get rid of Hypnosis. Yeah, that's very interesting. Eradicate, let's go. I'm very curious if it has a move on evolution that it learns. I'm assuming so. They buffed a lot of Pokemon. Incredible. My Rattata evolved into Eradicate. Let's go. Scary Face? That actually, I'm not that mad about that. I think, I don't know, because Laser Focus is like a guaranteed crit. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Focus Energy for now. Yeah. I'm not going to evolve Pickup. Okay, so that's a good bit of my party. Pretty high leveled, or a good bit of the extensional Pokemon that I'm going to be using later on. There's still, again, a few Pokemon that I can evolve, and I wanted to do them in this episode. And I did want to progress more with the wild trainers, or I guess the actually set up trainer NPCs. But I think just going and like evolving as many as I can, or as many as it will immediately be using for this moment, would be way more beneficial. Yeah, I'm gonna put you right there. I'm thinking I can probably evolve that lad or these lads rather, if they still evolve at level. Yeah, okay, so let me Google when does. What is it? Okay, I'm blanking on the name of it. I'm gonna see real quick. Choodle. Okay, I'm gonna see when Choodle evolves. Because, like, after this first gym, I'm gonna have so many more Pokemon that I can evolve. 22. Okay, so that's 22 as well. So I'm gonna get Choodle, Hoppip, Sandshrew too. Because Sandshrew will evolve after the first gym. Let me make sure I know when Hoppip evolves. According to the Pokemon database, it is. Okay, so Skiploom at 18. They could be changed, but for what I know thus far, none of the earlier evolutions have been changed. And then Choodle. I'm just going to make sure and double check again. Yeah, 22. So Sandshrew is 22, Choodle is 22, Oddish is 21, Hoppip is 18, then I think 30. And then the Twiggy Tailors don't evolve unless holding a Lumberry while leveling up. And then I need another Clamperl from the beach. Yeah. I think Gashadon is a very late evolution, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember off the top of my head. Alright. Oh my goodness, I'm lagging a bit. I should probably, yeah, I'm probably gonna evolve Hoppip first. And I gotta name my other two Lotads that are unnamed. Okay, what am I gonna name? What is your ability? Okay. This one I'm gonna name Lotus. This one I think is maybe the Good Voice one, is it? No, it's the Rain Dish one. This one I'm gonna name. I thought I had one named Larry. That was probably another Pokemon. If not, I think I may have other Lotads. I'm pretty sure I caught a bunch of them. So. Oh, I can't name it Fire Blossom. It doesn't fit, okay? This one I'm gonna name Taishan. This one I'm gonna name. What's a good like acronym or a good meme that can name Lotad off of? I don't know. I want them to be named so I can remember what they like, what abilities and what like setups I wanted on them though. Dang, I'm gonna have to think on this. Actually, no, I'm gonna Google. Reddit, help me. Oh, that's a good name. Mirror B. I don't remember what game Mirror B is from. I think that's the correct spelling. I could be wrong. But I know Mirror B, I think, was an antagonist in a game I recently played. I think they're a character that was brought back in that game from the main series. There's so many like NPCs that I remember very vaguely from the games I played in the main series. But I remember Mirror B and some fan games that I played because when I was younger, I couldn't really afford many main series games. But for the ones I did play, I would say I'm a pretty late bloomer in regards to main series games. I played Pokemon Yellow, but only like years after it came out. And then my actual like first game was Pokemon Moon, not Ultra Moon. But I did 100% that game. Oh my goodness, I'm lagging a bit. Okay, let's see. Oh, what am I? Okay, I got confused. Okay, so I gotta level these folks up, and then I have to level Sandshrew up. I don't think Sandshrews in my current composition. It's not. Okay, so I have to level these ones up. And the next Sandshrew, because I think all three of these little tags will evolve to Lombre. And then I need like 3 water stones for Ludicolo. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's going to be a lot. a lot more than I think I am ready for immediately, because I'm pretty sure stones in this act are very limited. Okay. Excuse me. At least up until where I played, they were limited, but I didn't again play all the way or play in the style that I'm playing now. Okay, so Mirror B is gonna be sent out. I'm assuming they'll just level straight to 20 from just one of these, because I think Lotet has a pretty high EXP gain speed. I'm not sure. I really don't remember off the top of my head. And also, I have to remember Mist. I'm gonna, I guess, speed through this a little bit, because I like it's just evolving Pokemon over and over again can get tiring after a bit. The game has definitely felt like it's been at different speeds. There may be a text skip button. I know speed up isn't supported by the game. Grass Whistle, excuse me? It's a lower accuracy than Hypnosis, but I'll still take it. It would be pretty funny for moments it misses. Yeah, it just went straight to 20. I feel like I won't really need... Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that for now, because I'm running multiple sets anyway, so I'll be fine. Yeah, this recording alone already is up to an hour. This is gonna be one wild long episode. At least if the devs see my videos, they'll be appreciative of me playing legitimately. Because a few YouTubers actually, or if not, yeah, I think a few YouTubers hacked in rare candies and stuff, versus me using pickup to get Everstones from Rock and Rollers for money. I mean, why would you? It just I talked about it in a shorter episode that's not released because it was just me leveling, but I didn't have the level trainers on. I talked about it and it was frustrating for me even, and I'm not even a game dev in this regard. Why would you hack rare candies when there's an option to train, but for money, so you have to work for that money? And the these level training system, it scales depending on how many badges you have too, so there's really no excuse. And I just thought that was really frustrating from a player who plays legitimately and loves this game so much, so I'm doing this series for every single act that will release, including probably having to start the game over, I think maybe 3 times, because after Act 2 is released, the game will be about a little over halfway done. But things from Act 1, which is what I'm playing now, won't be the same. And I'm pretty sure the saves also probably, if they are compatible, then it'll be just worth way more to redo the game entirely, because so much will change and people watching it on YouTube in the future will be like, hey, this is different. So, yeah, I want to, at least the goal is to restart every act. Hopefully by then my thumbnails my thumbnails will either be made in advance, or I'll do it similarly to how I used to do it, with just the sprites and the logo that I have now to the side, so I can push out videos faster and then end up doing the custom thumbnails after the video's posted. Yeah, but I don't know, there's just so much I want to do for this game, for many games coming up soon. I'm waiting on a few games to update. That's one of the biggest, I guess, not really a big barrier, because updates, it depends on the dev, but these few devs that I'm waiting on the games to update, one of the games that I'm waiting on to update, I have been following this team for it's been a good few months, but they post updates very regularly, and I was pinned in their Discord actually, Pokemon Tectonic. One of my messages were pinned in their Discord because I was an absolute mad lad, and I think I sold either 200 or 300 leftovers that I stole from Munchlax, and it was so funny. I got a few million Pokédollars for that. And I was literally running around for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, literally just thieving Munchlaxes. It was on my other Discord account, but I hope to get my title back here on YouTube too, because I didn't record that then. It would be so funny to have that on footage, doing it again, because I had the screenshot of me selling the leftovers, and then they were like, one of the devs was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, nobody's ever done this," and they're like, "No, nobody's that dedicated," and I'm like, "Bruh, what?" Because I'm used to, like, I guess try-harding and, like, I don't know, like, I'm used to, like, knowing people who try hard and being a try-hard, but I guess this is coming from a perspective when I play Pixelmon or Cobblemon, or just, like, even in the main series, the games that I played, Pokemon Moon was very, like, grindy. Man, I remember I had, like, a guild on, like, the Mii universe thing, and I would, like, shiny hunt for people. It was the coolest experience, but then the Mii clubs and stuff, the Mii universe got taken down after the Nintendo Switch was made, and it's very sad to think about. But I made some good memories. I don't have a 3DS anymore, but hopefully later down the line, as I'm continuing with YouTube, I get to get another 3DS and another Moon game and another Yellow game and some of the older games too. Is my goal to just play through them either normally or with Nuzlocke rules, etc. I think the cartridges on the 3DS, they max out at 999 hours. I guess that would be my only concern, because as you know, if not able to tell already, I'll probably surpass that or get very close to it. But there's always Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home now, so I could just transfer my Pokemon. But still, 999 hours is still a lot. Alright, just one more level, please. I'm gonna get rid of Burst Punch for now. Keep in Hoppip and switch out into oh yeah, I have to name this last Oddish. So I have Belle, Gaston. I guess it would make the most sense to name this one Beast. Yeah, it would make the most sense to name this one Beast. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have fun either editing this or having the raw recording and uploading it and stuff, because that's gonna be a lot of footage. A lot of footage. Okay, well. Oh my goodness. At least episode 2 is kind of short. This is maybe gonna go into episode 3. I'm not sure yet, but okay. I'm so glad Oddish is this early on. I'm so glad, like, I'm able to actually be able to have the footage and be able to look back on things for future episodes and for future series on this game when the other acts come out. And I hope even just a little bit that if the devs ever come across these episodes, that they get inspired to keep working, and they get inspired because someone like me and probably other people out there too see the little just attention to detail that is put in every single moment of the game and all the love that's put into the game. I just really hope that they get inspired. Recently, I guess not recently, a few months back, I was beta testing for 2 devs. I'm probably gonna start doing it again, and if they give me permission, then I'll probably live stream me beta testing and seeing what I have to write down and note down for them. But these 2 devs, they struggled with motivation and inspiration, and their life, from what I know at least, just got really chaotic. And I sympathize with that in the sense of not having motivation or feeling pressured because people keep berating you, saying, "Oh, when's the game coming out? When's the game coming out? Oh, you're lazy. Oh, you're lazy." And it's not laziness. It's genuinely because game deving, especially if you're on your own or with a very small team, is hard. And this is a fan game too, on top of that. Like, it takes so much hard work, countless hours and dedication, and I just want to bring more light to that. And I want to, even if it's games that I guess are bigger or games that maybe even aren't finished, is some videos I wanted to cover too, some games that weren't finished from some of the devs that I reached out to beta test for them those months ago. even with those games, I still want to give them that attention and that love that they deserve. Okay, I'm lagging a bit. Okay, there we go. I don't think Clink can. Yeah, there's a few things I gotta do. Oh my goodness. Okay. What are your stats? Goodness me. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking this one. I think that's basically the majority of the leveling I wanted to do for now. Because this is probably, again, going to be streams where I'm just, like, leveling or where I'm, like, using pickup like wild and using thief like wild. Because after the first gem and after the second gem, from what I know, things, like, expand way more. So I'm going to have more opportunities to make money. And doing these levels now is going to help me in the long run, like, way long run. Oh, yeah. Excuse me, I forgot that I need to level up this Choodle now too. And while I still remember, I'm gonna also catch that other clan pearl, and then after these levels, I'm gonna sell, I think 1 or 2 more Everstones maybe, because I already have one of my Everstones on one of my Pokemon. Oh my goodness, yeah, my game is like, it's probably my computer, and probably because I have so much stuff open for editing and stuff. I want to see if Krabby evolves anytime soon. I don't remember when, like, the normal Krabby evolves. I'd imagine this Krabby evolves with, like, a Water Stone or a Leaf Stone or something like that. I'll have to look at the documentation later, but I want to level this one up for a little bit. Yeah, I actually probably should. Yeah, I actually probably should. Okay. Here is the game plan. I'm going to sell that because I'm going to need to use pickup and thief a little bit longer after this level thing real quick. Oh my god, yeah, let me close out some tabs. Alright, I think after this, I'm probably going to do one more level simulation for this, I guess, segment. If not, I have no idea how long this episode is going to be, this 3rd episode. I just wanted to get as much as I could on camera. And I was hoping that I found a shiny, but I didn't get that lucky this time. So I'm probably going to stream. I put a schedule in my Discord, actually, but I haven't been streaming every day because I think it would be easier to just do things off stream and edit for some videos. Other videos, it would be more fun to stream and have the VOD on the channel. For when, I guess, when I'm mutually or exclusively shiny hunting. And I actually will, if I do find shinies on stream, because I've done a lot of shiny hunting off camera in my own personal playthroughs, and I found quite a few shinies from that. Jeez, this moveset. I haven't even explored the moveset and capabilities of this Krabby variant, this regional Krabby, this Rosen Krabby, but I'm very excited to see Soak. That could be interesting. That could actually be very interesting. I have multiple of them, so I can always just have different stats either way. But Soak particularly could be interesting because it changes to water type and it has grass type moves too, so that's no brainer basically. Con Sport. Yeah, that's the move I was talking about earlier. Okay. Yeah, but after this, for real, I probably should end the recording and actually get to editing because eventually I want to move on to daily uploads or daily streams, even if they're short videos or short streams. Tomorrow I have a meeting with some of my voice actor buddies. But that's not until, like, later in the day for me. No, not tomorrow. Today. Sorry. It's 2 a.m. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Metal Claw? Yes, please. Okay. Maybe we'll use the level trainer one more time. I just want to get as many Pokemon level as I can for now. Because I'm probably going to switch up my team that I use for my gym. For my first gym. Because I had no idea that, like, I was going to be able to pick up grind this early. I was going to say pick up train. Pollen Puff, what does that do? Ooh, 80 base power? That's a lot. That's really good. I'm gonna get rid of Clamp. Yeah, that's a really good. And it like heals allies too if you're using the move at them. Super good. I'm gonna keep it in Sancho and then I'm gonna switch out. And then I'm just gonna again probably maybe after or if I edit this I just use the raw audio. I have no idea. For episode 2 I think I'm gonna use the raw audio for that. And then there's the other series that I'm waiting on updates for 1, and then I'm waiting for thumbnails for 2. Oh my goodness. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. If I do stream, it's probably going to be maybe a short stream just talking about stuff that's up and coming. Oh, oops. I deleted my mouse pad. No. Actually, yeah, I don't need Tackle or Harden right now. I don't know when your boy learns Mudshot. When do you learn Mudshot, Roggenrola? The movesets are most definitely probably all changed in this game. So I'm thinking I probably won't be able to get it into its second stage. Or from a TM, I'm not sure. Smackdown is huge. Okay. I keep accidentally turning on my mouse pad when I use a wireless mouse instead of the pad. Okay. Is it getting it to level 20 that fast? Oh man, okay, well, yep. Due to lag and also spam clicking. Well, I can always just relearn it later. It's fine. And if it really needs it before I have access to the relearner, I could always just... Oh no. Okay. It's like the feedback of the game is like not processing at the moment, the controls, and like it's like kind of delayed. But that's probably because like I have so many things open on my computer and I've been literally recording for over an hour in one session. I gotta give my computer some time to breathe. Okay, so let me overview. Oddish, you're gonna go over here because I'm gonna evolve you as soon as I can into Gloom. Okay, Krabby did not also. I'm gonna put this one right there. No, I'm gonna put them right here. Okay. If I do use the raw audio, it's gonna be super funny, but because there's so many like things happening in the background and stuff occasionally. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I was gonna evolve the other Hoot I had, but oh yes, I did have more. Okay, look at that. I did have more Lotads. Oh my goodness. Okay, so probably after I defeat the first gym, I'm gonna evolve the Lotads. I'm gonna evolve the second Hoot and these Wurmples, and then after the second gym, I may actually let me check to make sure I'm not capping. Pokedex Wheezing. And now I'm going off of the main series levels and the main series evolution. I'm not sure if this still retains in game, but if it does, then I won't be able to evolve into Wheezing until maybe 3 or 2 badges. I'm not entirely sure on that because I don't think I ever went past 2 badges, or I guess after. I guess I never went towards the 3rd gym in my off YouTube playthroughs, but because I want there to still be parts of the game for me to explore, I guess real time, if that makes sense. Like I guess on camera versus me being like, oh well, I can expect this and this and this. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta name this Oddish Beast. Oh, I gotta name all these 4 Pokemon. Okay. I gotta name these lads. And I think this one was the... Let me name them so I don't forget. Because some of these I'll probably only have very few of, but still use in competitive and stuff. Alright. I named quite a few of my Pokemon. I wasn't able to do the full nicknames I wanted. Okay. Cheetle, I'm gonna name you... Oh, well, it doesn't fit, so I'm just gonna name him Michael. Talo, I don't know. What can I guess... It's a Twiggy Tailor. I think I was gonna name it like Branch or something obscure, but I'm simply just gonna name this one Menace. I think it's fitting if you know the lore that it literally like basically killed the normal Krabby population. I mean, basically, like it made the normal Krabbies go away. I mean, it makes sense. It's like a water grass type. Let me make sure I'm not capping. Yeah, it's a water grass type, so I mean, it's literally the apex predator. But I don't know. I think it's funny. All right, I think that's a good wrap up point. There's more than enough Pokemon for diversity throughout the first gym and many more. I'm really glad I was able to prepare this well. I didn't know how many Everstones I would have thieved off of Roggenrolas, how many Heartstones I would have thieved, but I'm pretty satisfied. I'm gonna put Sandy. I'll put it right there. And I'm gonna have Twig. I'm gonna have to make a new box soon. Yeah, I'm gonna make a new box soon, probably. I'm just gonna try and organize this a little bit more. If I do end up doing the live, then I have no idea. If the live is probably gonna be before these videos come out, episode 2 and 3 of the recap or canonical, because live streaming the entirety of this would be very, very, very hard, especially because I'm kind of rushing to like have the actual videos that are supposed to be in a shorter format for more digestible content. But there's just so much I want to do, so much I want to talk about, so much I'm looking forward to for this game. It's just like I just want to do it justice. All right. I'm gonna put, yeah, I'm trying to somewhat organize it. I want to get my, I guess, quote-unquote team I'll be using I guess. I haven't officially decided or been able to recall exactly what I think is on the team, but going off of is just like, I guess, a general consensus. I kind of want to use Raticate. I feel like that would be funny, but also I want to use it more and eventually get a nickname for it. And also because it has guts and a laser focus, is going to be really clutch. I feel like I should also use Dina though. Dina is like a really good support right now for his helping hand. And the moves it has is also pretty balanced, but without Eviolite, it won't be as useful. It's still okay. I think Captain Cacti also has really good potential. I think just all Pokemon I want to use eventually at some point, so I wanted to level up so much in this episode, but yeah. I did a lot. All right. Till next time. Peace.